Okay, my fellow Nigerians. Now, this situation that made our country a country of particular concern is a situation that requires that all hands should be on deck, beginning from the top to the least. It requires that all hands should be on deck, that everybody should come out now and lend his or her voice. Profile whatever solution you think can help solve this insecurity problem that is facing us. Home and abroad, wherever. In fact, the suggestions does not forbid non-Nigerians. If you think you understand Nigeria well enough, profile your solution. It's a welcome this thing. We can we should be open enough to accept suggestions if we are really ready to solve this problem that is putting shame on our faces. Not just shame, but I mean, we all know what has been going on. So, whatever you do, irrespective of the work you do, lend your voice. Influential, non-influential. In fact, the influential people, the money na waters, should lend their voice, because that is how the common man on the street, the truck pusher, the agbero, the woman that sells akara, that is how they know that you are actually concerned about the sufferings of the people. What is going on? The country is not a bed of roses. It is not, because the population that fall under poverty level is way higher than those few that are comfortable. So, like I said, that brings me to the situation that we are facing at the moment. I have few suggestions for things I think we neglected, which brought us to this state of suffering. If you don't know where the water leaked, the bad water leaked into a pipe, you will not know where to patch or where to repair to stop the influx of bad water that pollutes the good water that we drink. Now, I think there are some things we should enshrine into our constitution now. Things that we neglected, that our politicians have been playing politics about. The reason why those things are not enshrined into the constitution, they know better. Many people have talked about these things in the past, but to no avail. Nothing was achieved. In fact, they made sure that these things were not amplified so much that the common man will have an understanding of this, the effect of these things, to the hardship that they face every day. What are we even talking about? Is it not part of the constitutional conferences that we have had in the country? Even the results of those constitutional conferences were not amplified enough for the common man to understand. We don't even have a clear national goal or national vision of where we are going. Now that the Western world are talking about 2030, 2050, 20 this, where are we going? What do we want to achieve at so time? These are things that should be discussed from kindergarten, primary school, in their social studies, not just social media. If we are serious about it, if we want our nation to be good, I'm talking of people at the helms of affairs and the influential people that think they know. That is why I say, come out and talk. Be you whoever, whatever walk of life, whatever you do. Thank God the social, come out and talk. Profile your own suggestions. We don't need any more constitutional conference. We don't even have the money. The government is borrowing so much now. So there is no need for constitutional conference. No need of gathering people again, spending so much money on them. At the end of the day, we won't even know what the result will be. While the government is engaging with the people who are out there now to render help to us, there are things we should in-house look into now, or we lose it forever. Rotational presidency is a bitter truth, very bitter truth. Rotational presidency. The seat of the president should be rotated among the 6 geopolitical zones and should be enshrined into our constitution as soon as possible. I mean, now that we have the opportunity to do so, this is the opportunity we have to do so. Let us do it now for the people, for the good of the people. Nigeria is a unique country. Most countries you see in the world are unique. So are our challenges unique. So our solutions too will be a unique solution for us. Because our uniqueness makes us great if well utilized. So let us enshrine it in the Constitution, not leave it for the politicians to play politics about it. Today is still early. The head of the judiciary, which is the hope of the common man, should be separated, disconnected from the executive and the other arms of government. I know many people will come up with, leave all those things, let's face truth, we know the truth, let's say it. Disconnect it, both funding and whatever, disconnect it. Way of electing the judiciary should be, in fact, the judiciary should be answerable to the people. Let all people's representatives at different levels, starting from the local council, the councillor, the PGs, whoever that represent the people, chiefs, when I mean chiefs, the traditional council, government local council, people that represent the people, because the election will not be like that of the president, so that it will not be too cumbersome. Let all representatives that represent the people vote who will be the head of the judiciary. The same thing goes to the Senate, the INEC chairman. If the president is from one region, let the INEC chairman be from another region. Let the head of the judiciary be from another region. That is Nigeria solution I'm talking about. Nigeria solution. If we still choose to be one, Nigeria solution going forward. These things has been there since. It's not a new thing. But for some reason, they decide not to do anything about it. And I can tell you, even in my sleep, that these are the major things that contributed to what we are suffering today. Police, they brought it up some time ago during Jonathan. Many of them said no, for their own personal reasons, not for the people, for their own personal reason, not for the sake of the people whom they represent. I'm talking about politicians. They rejected it and rejected everything that goes with it. The police it is not about, see, now, restructuring now is not, if you want to campaign or you want to tell us about restructuring now is not just I will restructure. No, bring it down, explain it, go to the drawing board, explain how you want to restructure. Let us hear. This issue of restructuring is what now should be taught in primary schools, in social studies, secondary schools should be taught. Let the awareness be there. Let people know that is the only way. If people are not informed, then we are not going anywhere. Because this government now should be accountable to the people. And the only way to do so is to be open and transparent. Police restructuring entails police, grassroots policing, state police. If the commissioner of police comes from a particular region and all these kind of attacks are happening, a commissioner of police sees his people buying the way they are buying, let me use that word, you think he will be happy? Forget about laws and everything. As a human being, common sense, how will he feel? I'm not talking of governor. I'm talking of the policeman there who is the commissioner. So, it is time for us to tackle these things. Now, today is better than tomorrow. The earliness of tackling this thing is, today. That is how urgent it is. Because if we lose it now, I will even end this discussion by that. If we lose it now, no problem. It shall be well for us. It shall be well. God that has remembered us will perfect everything he has started.